This is Backstage with Aaron. I'm here with Maverick and the Sweetheart Rebellion, and I'll let these guys introduce themselves.
I'm Tyler. I sing and play guitar.
Cameron, I play guitar. Bill, I'm the drummer.
And Cameron and I used to work together, so we've kept in touch since he left the company that I work for. And so he invited us on out tonight, so we thought we'd give him an interview and see how things go. So hopefully Liquid Joe's will let us actually come in and videotape some of you guys' performance.
They shouldn't have a problem. There shouldn't be a problem with that.
That'd be awesome, because if we can get that, then we'll post that up on the net also.
That'd be cool.
So, I'm all about that. So my first question is, how did you guys come up with the name for the band?
It was actually a suggestion. I wrote all this stuff acoustically. I was planning on doing a solo thing because I couldn't find anybody to jam this style of music with my age. So I was out doing solo shows and doing battle of the bands here and there if I could. My dad suggested that I start looking for other members and threw this name out there, and it kind of stuck. So, and then we actually had this gig come up, and we weren't set on a name, and I was like, okay, this is our name, because it was a gig, so that's where we're at.
So how long have you guys been playing together?
Almost 4 months. About 4 months.
So that's what we could be doing, bud. Just saying. Who are you guys' musical influences?
Metallica. Old school butt rock.
We've got a wide variety of influences. Zero, they're all country type things, something similar. They're somebody I drag a lot of influence from. Pretty much anything from 80s, like Billy said, White Snake and Motley Crue to modern stuff, Metallica, just about anything worth listening to. So
awesome. So all right. So you mentioned that you've written a lot of material. Do you guys do cover songs, or do you guys do mostly original music?
Tonight we're gonna do all originals. We have been working with covers. We're just not quite polished, and I'm really iffy on covering somebody else's song. I don't want to butcher anything. I feel if it's a song worth covering, it's worth covering right.
Because we haven't all agreed on what we want to cover. So.
Yeah, there's no 100% on everything.
Everybody has their own ideas.
Awesome. What is the goal of your guys' band? Are you wanting? Is this a hobby, or are you guys looking to take it and become a national band and sign with a record company?
Everybody has dreams of making it big, but start out like this,
You start out realistic.
Yeah.
If we can get our foot in the door, a place like Liquid Joe's and local club scenes around here. If it takes off, it takes off, and I think we'll all be dedicated to doing that. But right now, we're not going to take ourselves too seriously. For me, anyway, it's fun. And if it goes somewhere, I'd love to see it do that.
I think with anything, you got to make sure that's the thing, is you're going to have fun with it. So.
Right. If it's not fun, you just bang it.
Exactly. I mean, then it becomes work. And we already do that enough during the day. So. Are there any other local bands out that you guys pay attention to? Do you even pay attention to the other local scene?
Definitely. There's everybody that we're playing with. We've studied up on, and I've heard a few of the bands before. It's good to stay connected to local because you can't just go out and find a show here and there. If you've got your networking through other bands, is the best way I've ever done shows. This is our first show here tonight, but we used to play back in the day. And 2004, it was all networking with bands, so definitely trying to find as many with this style, but this is, I don't know, I guess it's an acquired taste at this time. Either that or we just haven't found enough that are similar to.
The band I was in previously, we played a lot of different style music. So as far as bands in this setting, Coppertone Park goes to mind. Two really good friends of mine. They have a really good sound. So That's who I'd pick right
Speaking
now.
of type of music, what would you guys say your type of music is that you play? I mean, is it just regular rock? Is it?
I'd say rock and roll, borderline alt country, country rock, southern rock. That's, I mean, just whatever happens. Indie rock. I mean, there's we just try to throw all the
I know
influence
now.
that we have.
Yeah, I know nowadays you really can't define any.
No, there's too many
particular
genres. There's too many titles of genres to even
Yeah.
Well,
sit
hang
down
out
spend
and watch
time
the
doing
show,
it.
and then you can put your label on it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, we're
Let us
definitely
know.
we're definitely after the show. There's no doubt about that. So, how did each of you get your start in music? You know, how did you decide one day? You know, all right, this is what I'm gonna pick up the guitar or the drum set or whatever.
I bought a Rat album,
Decided that was it.
and
Huh?
it all went from there. Yeah.
I bought a guitar originally and failed miserably at that. And I bought a bass because I thought that'd be easier, and no, there wasn't. A friend of mine, Mike Schindler, had a set of drums, and I just started on one day and figured out that this could work independent from this and this.
Awesome.
Well, the funny thing about that is Cameron's my cousin, and when I was about 5 or 6 years old, his band, originally with Billy, they would let me come and just screw around with their equipment. So it's kind of a funny full circle story that these guys actually influenced my start. When I was 8 years old, I got, funny enough, my own drum set and couldn't keep a beat to save my life. So by the time I was 13, I picked up a guitar and decided, okay, this is a little more my style. And really, the rest is history. It's just kind of a weird coincidence, a happy accident.
Awesome. Is it just the three of you guys in the band, or?
No, the bassist, he's on his way. He's yeah.
What's his name? Let's just
His
throw
name's
it out.
Jared Johnson. Yep.
Phenomenal bass player.
And the final question I have: how do people find out about you guys? Besides us, obviously, on the story so far. Do you guys have a Facebook page, or are you going to start up a web page?
Right now, we just have a MySpace that was originally the page that we have set up right now was just designed for me to put up what we had recorded so that these guys could practice. So what we have a MySpace for now. It's myspace.com/MASR United, and well, I'll keep that updated. And then I'm also in the process of getting a Facebook together so that we can have a little bit more interaction for those who don't use one or the other. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely we'll definitely promote you guys on our page.
Cool.
Like you say, Cameron's my buddy, and
Excellent.
as I always say on my show, I like to help out my friends. I like to promote my friends' products, whatever it is that they're doing, whether it's music. I've got another buddy that has a campfire starter thing that he does. We definitely heavily promote that all the time. So
Cool.
we'll definitely keep you guys on.
Appreciate the time, man.
You bet. Thanks for the interview. Appreciate it, guys.
For sure, man.
Thank you.
We definitely look forward to getting some footage tonight, and I guess we'll see you guys next time. This has been Backstage with Aaron. Thanks again.
It's fucking rock.